Yes, guys, welcome to the Fan Roundup here at Old Trafford as Manchester United have won by 3-0 against Leicester City, all the way from America today. They put on some goals for you today, man.
Yeah, no, it was definitely a good game. I feel like, coming into this one without Casemiro and knowing that we just played on Thursday, we have another Thursday coming up. It was a little shaky, but I think we did well overall. First 20 minutes was a little scary, but after that, once we got the first goal, it was kind of like cruise control from then on.
A lot of people are talking about how important David De Gea's saves were. Wow.
No, definitely. I mean, without those saves, I think first half we probably would have went into halftime like 2-1 or 3-1 down because he made some really crucial saves. So definitely he did a good job for us today.
This Rashford situation, like sometimes you can think, is it a purple patch?
Right.
This is just the season of a lifetime. This is not a purple patch. This is something's cooking here where it seems like he's starting to announce himself as a top draw player now.
100%. I mean, from the moment England World Cup finished, Rashford, I don't think he's missed a game and he hasn't scored. He's on fire, and we can only hope that he continues this form because consistency is a big thing. But right now, he's shutting that up, like consistency across the board, 100%. You just know he's going to score.
It's inevitable, isn't it? Yeah,
it's inevitable at this point in time. So no, definitely, he just keep it up and get them goals in. That's it. Yeah,
for sure. Bruno today out on the right hand side, and it's been interesting seeing him play out there. Is he showing that doesn't matter where you ask him to play, he can affect the game?
He's just showing Bruno. Bruno's Bruno. He does this. Before this, the rest of the team didn't perform. Bruno performed. Nobody noticed it because we lost. We dropped points. But now everybody's performing. When's the last time we could look at the team and pick any one of them out? They're amazing. When's the last season? Seasons didn't go well. You give out to everybody in the team, but there was still good players. Now you can pick the best of the best, but they're all doing amazing.
And he's whether he's scoring or assisting, whether he's just leading with his desire to win the ball back and work hard, he's just getting on with it at all times, isn't he? And he's just so influential for us.
He's the captain. We need to stop this nonsense of club captain. He's the captain overall. He's captain on the pitch, off the pitch. He's exactly what we've wanted. He's exactly what we need. Every time he comes on the pitch, he's fighting. He fights for it. He's a good player. He's amazing ability, but he fights for everything. Every ball he fights for, every decision he's over.
With the ref, the opposition players.
But you need that. Roy Keane done it a different way. Roy Keane done it through putting fear into them. Bruno does it through moaning, but he still does it. You need that in every team.
Actually, you got putting fear into people, and then you got just moaning to do it. But it's the same. But it's the same impact. It's the same impact. Jadon Sancho, I wanted to ask you about him because he was out for a long time, and we were quite worried for him. We want him to get over whatever he was going through, and Ten Hag put him aside. And to come back and see him sort of smiling, scoring goals, being good on the ball, how good is that to see?
Yeah, it's really good. It looks like he's loving football again, back at being a kid and just enjoy being on the pitch with 75,000 fans. It looks like he loves it. And I love to see him back to what he was at Borussia Dortmund, scoring goals left, right and centre every week, but every game at a time for my takes.
How impressed are you with us to just keep going, momentum? Obviously it's been a while since we can have such high standards and expect such high standards because the standards have been down. Because Manchester United, we should be challenging for every trophy. We should be playing every 3 days because of everything. But that hasn't always been the case. How impressed have you been with the fact that Ten Hag has got us fighting on all fronts, but also finding solutions to keep winning games?
It's impressive. I've got to say, I wouldn't be expecting this season, his first season, to get competing in all competitions, but the man is magic, I say. I mean, Sabitzer today was something special in midfield in the second half. Created a lot of opportunities for us. It was just special watching us go from really poor first half to really strong second half and showing how we can play.
I want to talk to you about Martinez and Luke Shaw. But Martinez, somebody else said today that we're really lucky to have him, Martinez, and how good is he? How well do you think he played today?
I felt that at the start of the season we wanted to get Timber instead, but I felt Martinez was the one that we should have got from the start. And now he's showing why he's world class and a world champion anyway. So he's been exceptional from the start of the season. Maybe I feel like people thought when he was playing with Maguire he was not that well, especially Jamie Carragher.
Who's had to backtrack since?
But still, I feel like he shows why he's a world champion, and especially with him playing with Shaw, it's exceptional. Nothing else.
The levels that they set between the two, and on Luke Shaw as well. Like, are we seeing the best Luke Shaw we've seen? Are we seeing him, in the best moment of his career now?
Mourinho was too harsh on him, I feel. because of him being overweight and stuff and him getting his knee injury and stuff like that. But he's been exceptional from the start. He's been a really good left back. People might underrate him because of the Premier League having Cancelo and Robertson and stuff like that. But I feel like this season he's just been above everyone. And I feel maybe this might be a bit out there, but he's the best left back in Europe at the moment.
Wow.
No one else is better.
Is that why you got the Luke Shaw scarf as well? You got it?
Yes, of course. What else?
I like that. Luke Shaw, best left back in Europe right now. Let's talk Barca. Let's just get your predictions for Barca. I'll come back to you in a second. I'll start from this side. How are you feeling about that game and how do you think we'll do?
Confident, feeling confident. Every game we go into now, the way they're playing.
How weird is that? We just feel like we're going to win, yeah.
You bring it back a couple of seasons ago, I didn't even want to watch the games. It was that bad. But now you can't help but be confident. I'm going for a 3-1 United.
I say 2-1.
Yeah.
2-1 because they don't have Gavi, they don't have Pedri. We have Casemiro back. We have Martinez back.
Maybe Anthony, you never know.
Maybe Anthony.
Yeah.
So I say 2-1. Definitely easy win.
We got 2 comfortable wins over this side. Are you that?
I'm saying 3-0. We're gonna put them to bed. We're gonna put them back in Spain and say, well, you shouldn't mess with United.
Oh, strong.
4-0.
He's like, you don't want to go strong, all right? Watch this.
I feel like because like we have Casemiro back as well as Sabitzer playing in that game, and Martinez is back as well. I feel like he'll put his strongest 11 out there, and with Rashford in the form he is, and with Sancho playing, I feel like maybe he might rest Wout and play Garnacho on the right, and then Rashford in the middle. So I feel like that's why going all out attack and getting 4-0 win.
Strong. Basically, I think it's safe to say that these guys here think we're going to absolutely destroy Barcelona. I'm confident. I don't know about 3-0. I don't know about 4-0. But I'm confident we'll win and get through to the next round. That's the fan roundup. Smash a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Take care. Peace.